Good morning, guys. Been up for a minute having my quiet time and just wanted to share some things that God's been speaking to me about. So you get to see all of this fresh morning beauty, right? I don't wear makeup anyway, so it don't matter. But just want to talk about 12-12-20. A few months ago, God spoke that to me. That would be my wedding day. Um, and after when he spoke that, I was like, okay, that's different. Okay. And he was like, go live and tell people. I'm like, so you want me to tell people that my single self gonna be married in a few months on this specific day? That's what you want me to tell people? He's like, yeah. So I wrestled with it for a minute. And then I did go live and say it and put it out there. And he's like, keep spreading that. I want you to spread that. And so what he did through that was truly just drew me closer to him because I really sought him like, what you doing, God? What help me understand what you're doing because I know you're up to something. What you doing with this? And I was watching as people were listening. People were watching how he drew us all. I'm gonna say us because me too. And he just people wanted to see how he was going to move, how he's going to move, and what he's going to do. And why would he tell her date it? What God going to do for real? Is she really hearing from God? What's really going on? And so he's just been speaking to me the last few days. I've been doing some fasting and getting up at 4:15. It's my quiet time now. And praying and just seeking him and seeing what he's doing because I'm noticing some changes. Ooh, is some changes. Um, but normally when I get to this level, I kind of turn and run. I get scared and I'm like, or things get hard and I'm like, I don't want to play no more with Jesus. That I ain't signed up for that now. Um, but there's no going back. I think I have. I don't think I've come to a point where I'm all in. And he was just showing me, even if I speak a word to you, even if I tell you some promises, what if those things don't come to pass? What if I don't do it in the time that I said? What if you don't get married on 12-12-20? Will you still serve me? Will you still seek me? Will you still love me? Will you still Will you still desire to be with me? Will you still keep walking with me? And so it has completely transformed me. Um, I love that the number 12 is faith because you have to be all in with Jesus. You got to have some faith and some trust and pretty much just surrender to yourself because you can't do it in yourself. You got to die to yourself. And he just talked to me today about being broken. It was the little things that have been happening and just this whole process. It was to break me. And it's to break me, to get me out of my old habits, to get me out of myself, to get me out of my selfishness and my arrogance and my pride and all those things that have to be broken for God to truly use you. And then he showed me the picture of the bowl with all the broken pieces, and you can see things holding, like it looks like glue holding it together. And he just said, when you're truly broken in him, he fills you. His grace, his love, and his mercy fills in all those cracks to make you whole again. So I pray that I'm explaining it the way he explained it to me. Um, but don't stop watching. Don't stop seeking him. Don't stop believing him. Don't stop trusting him because he doesn't want you to just follow him because of those promises. Follow him because you You desire to be with him because you love him, because you want to grow stronger in him. Follow him for that. Don't just follow him because of what you think he can give you. The peace that he gives you in the midst of things surpasses anything he can give me that money can buy. Any physical, any material thing. So make sure, search your heart. Make sure you're not following him based on just his promises of things that he's going to bring in your life. But seek him for who he is. Seek him to find out the kind of God that they served back then that we're still serving now, because he hasn't changed. The kind of God you can laugh with and joke with and cry with and talk to and lean on and trust and depend. He is the God that won't let you down. He is the God that no matter what he says, it's going to come to pass. It doesn't matter how he does it. His timing is perfect. His way is perfect. You're not going to understand. Did I understand why I had to go through certain steps? But I'm so thankful for this process. This process is retarded because it makes you uncomfortable, and it exposes the ugly side of you. It exposes the hurts in you and the pains. But man, when you come out on the other end, the freedom and the peace and the joy and the being in the kingdom of God, it's a beautiful thing. So don't just watch him and walk with him just for what you can get, but walk with him to be with him, to learn of him, to grow in him. I pray that you understand what I'm saying. You can inbox me if you want to talk about it. Just keep watching him and walking with him and getting to know him because he's worthy. It's such a beautiful walk. It's such a beautiful experience to be with God. I don't want to reduce him even to experiences. I want to be in his presence at all times. I want his glory to fall. So my heart is open. My spirit is open. Whatever he does, I'm okay with it. Keep watching. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep searching. He's just waiting on you. Keep going. Don't stop now.